Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Brutii campaign. We are back. Here we go. So, I did 3 episodes of Skippy. Now we're back to the Brutii, and what we're going to do is we're just going to rotate between the 2 campaigns as they progress. So, first things first today, I've got to remember where I was last time. I think the last thing I did was lose a fight against the Gauls up here.
Fleet ready.
I think.
Orders.
And that entire army kind of got messed up.
Orders.
So that's why Marcellus is coming back this way to get some retraining done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some Equites training in various parts around our... Oh, there's a bit of a retrain. Around our... Oh, you know, actually, not in Tarentum. In Thermon, yes, but not in Tarentum, because I don't want to have to bring them across the... to be fair, no, I should. I should bring them across the river as well. Okay, now on to buildings, because Apollonia can't train anyone really just yet. Thermon can. Croton is... Oh, yeah, we could go for some Hastati there. Okay, now let's go for our buildings. So, let's get rid of that and show this. This is on a low tax rate with a very good positive public order, so we can actually up that again. Or is that something I did on purpose? Did I make everywhere low tax rate? I did. Right, so I did that on purpose in order to make sure that I know where our public order issues might arise. And at the moment, everyone's happy with that. So that's what we'll do. We'll go for a little income boost at Croton. Tarentum is currently building. Apollonia. Probably good to go for the paved roads. Yep, that works. Again, we'll... Oh, no, not the temple. No. We'll go for the communal farming. Just all about... We're all about trying to improve our... Trent to Mars. Yeah, that's fine. Improve our words. Our income at the minute. We've only got 4. We've only got 4
Orders.
settlements at the minute. So we do want to move up against Gaul. We've got a good peace deal running with the Greek cities. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, that's good. Okay, so
Orders.
Captain Marcellus, let's get you back in Thermon and give you guys a retrain, get you guys back up where we want you to be. We will also go for another unit of Equites in there. Apollonia, you don't need to train anyone. We've got this Gallic navy kind of sniffing around. Let's
Aye, Captain.
Let's boot those guys away.
Victory.
Good.
Aye, Captain.
That's a little bit loud in my ear. 1 second. Alright, is that any better? Let me just click on a...
Aye, Captain.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not too loud.
Sir.
Yeah, it's not too loud. That's fine. Okay, cool. Now, we want to bring these troops over. In fact, do we want to bring them over, or do we want to have a mainland troop army as well? I do want to move north and maybe try and get ahead of the Julii. If I can get... Oh, I could potentially get ahead of the Julii this way. Cut them off. Can't really stop the Scipii from expanding down there. But if I could deal with the Julii early, that could be a good idea.
Yes, Master.
What? We lost our spy. That's a bit annoying. All right, we'll try and get a spy back at some point. Any cities... Well, Croton could definitely train up another unit of Hastati. Tarentum, you've got a bit of retraining. Just because we lost a few crew members. Let's get some Equites in there. Apollonia, no. Thurman is training. Croton, Thurman, Apollonia. Yeah, I forget we're only at 4. I think we're at 5. We're only at 4. Syracuse being reinforced. Okay, what have we got then? End of term report. That's money. We're at 3.9. That's fine. Retinue expands and a coming of age. Wow. Okay, cool. Construction complete in Tarentum. So what are we going to build there? Let's again focus on something that will help the income. So that's what we'll go for there. Recruitment report is all good. That's what we're trying to do across the way. Wow, Britannia making deals. Wheeling and dealing. Okay. Okay. So who's my best general here? Not yourself. Not yourself. 1-star command. 5-star command. Amulius, you must lead this army. There's no doubt about it. Okay. So Amulius will lead the army. We'll bring the Equites with. Good to have a couple more units there. We will bring... You know what? We've kind of got to bring everyone here because a lot of these units are...
Sir! March!
The unrest is going to grow, but we should be able to deal with that just by kind of slowly building the peasantry up. And we can also build that, and that will increase that as well. So they'll oh look, they're at yellow. They were at blue. They're at yellow now. And we're going to march north with this army.
Move out! Move depleted, sir.
Yeah, build a watchtower.
Build tower.
Oh, we already had one there. Oh no, that's not even mine. It's a Macedonian watchtower. There's my watchtower. Well, we've built another one. That's fine. And then these troops, over time, we will continue to build our army. And then we're going to move north through, maybe not overland, like we might still move over sea and bring them over here, or potentially bring them up here to Batavium. Okay. That's another end turn. We are at... Oh, I don't know. 10 minutes, maybe? Retinue expands across the board. That's very good. Lots of construction being done. So, Croton Ostati, you can move over. Good. We're being...
Ready to sail! Prepare to engage!
They're trying to stop our income, but that's not going to happen.
Victory!
Over there. Let's bring you back.
Aye, Captain!
Good. Then you'll get a retrain if you need it. Actually, you don't need it. That's fine. They're back to green, so I could potentially take one of those away. That's all good. We've got 1.2 in the bank. Let's get you marching. That's a neutral army that is blocking the way a little bit.
Onward! Out of move, sir. Imperator!
That's very frustrating. You need to move on out the way for me, please. You're blocking that pathway. Which I'm not a fan of. Okay, public order is very good here. Go for a market. That will increase our... Whoa, that will significantly increase our income in Apollonia. That's good. Okay, it's another end turn as we progress further north. Alright, you get back home. Stoic philosophy. Cool. Yep. Carthage and Gaul are allied.
Orders?
Okay, the Macedonian army has moved on.
Settlement, sir.
So we can build that siege. We could get some units. Nah, there's no real need. That's fine. And then whatever Salona is doing, we can work on that. Okay, any buildings free? Croton. Sewers. No. Blacksmith, no. Stables, wooden wall. Yeah, I suppose so. No, I don't... There's actually not anything there that I particularly think we need to go for right now. But then again, there's no point not. What are you doing here? Don't have the funds for that. Okay, it's another end turn as we are going. We are going for our second attempt at taking Salona. Hand pump has been invented. Cool. Plague in Macedonia. Faction announcement. Retinue expands across the board. Lots of priests and silk merchants. That's good. Temple of Mars. War declared. Scythia and Parthia.
Imperator,
okay.
engage the enemy.
We should be able to take Salona here. They don't look like they've only got 250 men. We are taking with us 800 odd. We need to try and actually use our larger army effectively. Both in this save and in my other save, I've been a bit poor, to be honest.
Ramming position.
When it comes to using my army effectively, I've just been, you know, haven't been very effective with it. Is all I mean to say here.
Battle group disband. Has started. Units.
Okay, let's put these guys on guard mode. I don't want them doing anything silly. They can form wedge. That's interesting. You turn off fire at will, disable skirmish, and enter guard mode as well. You can form up behind in bigger numbers. I don't think I have the... ability. Forming wedge actually isn't a bad idea for these guys because they're going to have to filter through there anyway. And then the general, let's just put you at the front for now. And then you can slowly move up as well. There shouldn't really be any towers hitting us. I mean, they're too far away to really do any damage, I believe. But yeah, what I was saying was, I've been a bit, you know, naive in the fighting that I've been doing. So, what we could do, for example, is we could bring these guys up here and, you know, unleash a little bit on these guys. And then make them run away. They would run away, to be honest. There's some heavy cav that we don't really want to deal with.
Soldiers are at the gates.
We'll bring our own cav
They must batter our way
to
through.
engage in that one, potentially. Or just kind of bottleneck. Okay, let's get these guys get a run on for us. The gates are at 40 already. Okay, I'm going to stop working the gates for a little bit. They can pick that up in a second. Okay, now you guys, in position now. Let's have a throw on these guys. It's at 119. Let's see. They are in range. Oh, they're getting hit.
Waiting for orders. Completed.
Look at that. Down to 90. Down to 90 just from an initial
To the ram.
just throw. Devastating. Devastated. Good. Yes. What were they on? Was it 119 or 109? But either way, it's either 20 or 30 that have been defeated. Where are they running to? Are they going to... Oh, I thought they were maybe trying to line up in a different area here. Okay, let's bring these guys in. Again, we don't want to get hit by those towers. Let's try and keep them in a good position. Okay, let's get back to work on the...
Position. Ram. Abandon the ram.
Units! Battle group, disband!
Okay, you're still running the ram.
Units!
You guys just in here for us.
Units!
Let's get that gate down to... Well, let's get that gate done, basically. And then we'll bring
Soldiers have
the
reached
Hastati. We'll line them up here. We'll really bottleneck.
Velites! Units! Missiles!
Waiting
for
for
orders!
Okay, you should be in decent position to throw on these guys again.
Our soldiers have done their work well. The battering ram has broken through the gate.
They're attacking us!
83, they're losing numbers again. 71, maybe even more. 67. Oh wow, all the way down to 53. They were just on 90. All they've come is back into position, and they've been absolutely lit up. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well done, you guys. You know what? You guys can actually go and rest. Go and rest back there. You don't need to be in the fight. You've done the hard yards of getting the ram and getting through those gates. Okay, the Velites have still got maybe 2 or 3 volleys in them. Hastati, let's move you in.
Hastati.
In fact, can I tell them to just withdraw?
Flee.
Yeah, these guys can just withdraw, run away.
Flee.
Halt!
Okay, they're fine there. They're fine there. Let's leave them where they are. Okay, you guys. Okay, let's go with you two. Forming up there. Through we go. You guys cover the left-hand side. Not yourself. You guys cover that right-hand side. And then yourself form another line in
Our
there.
soldiers have captured the walls.
We've captured the walls. Okay, and so far we have taken no casualties. And we can now move forward. Now that heavy cav is still there. There's warband back there as well, of course. There should be another unit of warband that maybe I can't spot just yet. But we obviously know that we did some damage to those guys. Ah, there they are. That's where they ran off to. So if we get into a good position here, let me just zoom the map in a little bit. I don't think they're going to want to come that way. Let's form up into this shape. We're just blocking off this area. And then we're going to move over. Very slow. This is very slow. I've got overwhelming numbers, but I want to make sure I do this fight properly. They are backing away. They're running away. That's fine. That's more or less what we wanted to happen anyway. Okay, you guys. Let's bring you in over there. And we shall bring the general and his bunch over there. Okay, we're going to go for a bit of triple time speed here. If I see any Gallic units make their way towards me, I will take it off triple speed. But this is just to get inside the city and get ourselves prepped, because we've got a lot of cavalry, we've got a lot of units that we need to move around. Look at that, they just completely disrupt the formation there. But that's okay. They'll move back, they'll get back into position. And that should be the position set. Okay, yeah, it is. These guys are somewhat out of position now, but that's all right. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to move very slowly forward in careful unit numbers. So, smallest with the biggest, you guys are going to go here.
Units, march!
You guys get yourselves into position on regular speed now, because if those cavalries do show up, I need to be ready for that. Okay, then you guys, you get yourself
Units, march!
over there.
Move out!
Okay,
Has started.
leaves me with
Has started.
these three. Let's go with just this one. And you join this unit. You join that little trio.
Has started.
You guys going over here. Just you, actually. Go like that. And then you are in front of that as well. So units on top of each other in a way. Just as we move through. I want to lose as few units as I possibly can.
Units,
Milites.
Okay, then let's bring you. Potentially those guys, two of these, if we take them this way,
hurry!
can I go,
Units,
or is it shift
forward! Units, forward!
and then go that way? I think it is. Okay, now if I go triple time speed just for a second, as these guys all form up, they're going exactly where I want them to go. They should go here, complete that order, and then run off there. That's exactly what they're doing. Love that. Okay. Just kind of learning the game again after not having played for a significant amount of time. And they're going to be kind of like prepared over here. Ready to kind of... ready, basically. Okay, now if these guys... Let's hold Alt. They should stay in formation and move forward that way. Same over here. Stay in formation and move forward that way. Okay, everyone's moving where they should be. And then these guys, we can have potentially all the way around there. So if we go shift there, there, there. So they should kind of run. Let's get them running all the way around, all the way through. These guys, okay, these guys are forming up very close. Who's going over there? Oh, they're going to charge in, but they're going to charge into a great number of Estati in there. I don't think that's going to end too well for you guys. They have charged in. They're down to 20. And that is exactly why I wanted these guys come through. So these guys are losing numbers at the front. Yes, they are. We're going to charge into the back of these heavy cavalry with our numbers. And the Hastati have held the line very nicely. Okay. Now you guys fire on there, please. You guys fire on there, please. This general can go nowhere.
The gods be
You charged
praised.
in. You got yourself in
Enemy
trouble
general
there.
is dead.
Okay, you've done the job. Get out of there.
Approaches.
Head on out. Get all the way out. Run away. Yeah, you can run through that way if you need to. They got a good number of our Hastati there in the front, but the units did not break. Look at that. Okay, you guys have done well. You can get out as well.
We're being attacked!
I don't know why you're marching so far forward.
We're being attacked!
Okay, and then the cavalry that I sent all the way around will get the charge in.
Formation! Units! Advance!
We're losing Velites. I don't know why they possibly charged in so...
Charge! Units!
Just get all of those guys out of there. They've absolutely bungled that. Why, I wanted them to throw down, not just run in.
Hastati! Units! Units! Formation! Charge!
These Velites, they've completely bungled that. It's a mess. Okay. Triple time speed as we finish off the last of these guys. There they go.
All Rome will...
There they go. So they only got 180 of us. But I'm still not impressed with that. The Velites, just throw your spears. You had them in range. You had them in position. Didn't need to go doing anything like charging in fancy or anything like that. They won't be happy with that. That's fine. Trying to Aphrodite. Greek. Get rid of that. Wait, so... No, that's ours. Yeah, that's correct. That's also ours. So we're getting rid of that. I mean, is that any reason not to do that? We'll make a shrine, one of our own shrines. Interesting. Okay, recruitment. Well, I can't because we've done a bit of a job there. Okay, let's send you out here. Just build us a watchtower for us. Give us a little bit of a view around here. Looks like we're going to meet... Oh, look, there's a rebel town up there we could go after as well. Okay. Salona is ours. That was good. That was a priority. Now, what we need to do is we need to reinforce Salona with some town watch. So what we could potentially do is this.
Aye, aye, Captain. Leaving the army.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Imperator, fleet ready.
They're being blocked off, but I need them to
Can't do it, sir.
go over there. They will.
Set sail.
Then Tarentum, we build 2 more town watchmen to go over there. Any builds empty at the minute? Oh, there's some retraining. Go for it. Get some sewers in Thurman. Croton is rebuilding. We don't have a lot of money here anyway, but that's all good. Okay. Alright, so... Because we're going to need to bring some of these guys back and retrain them. Probably at Tarentum is probably the best bet. Once we've got that militia barracks. Yeah, that would be a good thing to do. That would be a good thing to do. Okay, there's Thurman. I don't think we're under... Are we under much threat from the Greek cities? I think we're actually okay with them. Our enemies are the Gauls. We need to be wary. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring
Imperator.
these guys over to Apollonia. And we'll be careful with Thurman. And then...
Orders.
Because naturally, I've kind of ended up fighting against the Gauls rather than the Greek cities, which is quite interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. Usually that's the Julii plan, which is to fight the Gauls, take over Gaul, move into Spain, move into Germania, and kind of go that way with it. But that's not really what's happened for us. We're going a different way. And we've got that Illyria over here. If we could get that as well, and then potentially take a second, kind of solidify, then maybe move against Macedon. And again, it looks like Macedon are going to try and take over the Greek cities anyway. They're allied with them, but yeah, interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, that's an end turn then.
We're besieged!
And they are attacking exactly as expected. They want me to take Syracuse. Are you joking? Macedon, we are going to have to forget the Gauls for a little bit by the looks of things. Because they are attacking us. Now, how many turns have we got? 6, 7. They've brought a relatively strong army over there. Salona can now go that way. And
Imperator,
to be honest with you,
sir!
everyone else comes back this way.
Engage the
I'm going to try and relieve that siege
sir!
of mostly... There's a lot of horse in there. That's interesting. And then Oppius.
Sir! Forward! Aye, Captain! Aye, aye, Captain! Disembark, Imperator!
Get some Cretan archers. That's I'll take that.
Attack!
Okay, we do not want to do that. So yeah, okay, well, this will be the last thing we do in today's episode, but that was a good thing we had that army kind of ready for us. We can try and relieve Apollonia and then move on to relieve Thermon as well.
Await my order!
Okay, we're going to get up this hill. Actually, yeah, we are. We've got to. Okay, group up. Group up. Okay, it wants me to put like that. And let's put these guys over there in wedge. You go over here in quite a thin formation, and then the archers in behind.
Move out!
There they are.
Reinforcements have arrived, but are they in time to take part in the battle?
Wait. That's the wrong... That's the wrong units.
Units!
Unfortunately. Okay guys, let's move over. Let's kind of spin it a little bit.
Units! Move out! Units!
I've got a lot of heavy cav, which is great, but thought I was bringing the army over. I wasn't. I was bringing the generals, and that's not what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do in the slightest, but it is what it is. Okay, these guys will... I mean, they don't look like they're in any rush, do they?
Units!
And we're just going to make our way over. Let's quickly speed this up, get them moving over here, then we can form up properly with a pretty heavy kind of cavalry army here. They're resetting, they're reforming, but they're not marching this way just yet. Okay, let's form up then. So we've got
General!
lots of cav.
General!
So it only makes sense to divide them up
Units! Form up!
like that. So you guys will form up this way.
Units! General! Forward!
You guys will form up this way.
Units!
Town
March!
watch.
Units! Hastati! Units!
You guys form up your line across.
Units!
Town watch.
Town watch, you're backing them up just with numbers.
Archers of
Move out!
Archers do their best. Let's form up, and then we will start to move in. because I think they're going to be trouble with their spears. But if we are good with our... Okay. No, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that.
Stop! Units! March!
Cancel that as well. Okay, I've just accidentally broken the settings I just frickin' set up, so that's frustrating. Just gonna have to reset that real quick. Let's go with these guys as well.
Units! March!
Okay. Is that the same position we were in across the front like that? You guys backing them up. Cretan archers in behind. Okay. And then it's Alt, March, and they will keep their shape. Okay. On a weird slope with a road kind of carving through the map. They've put themselves on like the side of a bowl, so to speak. And we're going to move forward with a pretty wide front line, but I like that. I think that might be a good thing. So I've got to use my cavalry as best I can. I've got a lot of cavalry. If I can charge into the back of those spears or into the flanks of those spears, we can have a potentially a good fight. It's not going to be easy. If we fight well, if we plan things well, we should be alright. Now, I wish there was a way to see the range on these guys. I'm not sure if there is. Okay, move forward then. Get back to regular speed. Hold on. Further forward we go. Okay, there's light cavalry, light cavalry, light cavalry, light cavalry. Thracian mercenaries. Where is your general? You're at the back, but you're just light cavalry, so there's lots of spears. That's a problem, to be honest. That's an issue. They're marching. Where are they going? They're separating from the line. That is curious. Are they...
Archers of Crete.
Has started. Units!
You guys... I'll put you on fire at will, but I'll also have you on guard mode.
Watch. Town watch. Units! Guard
Men of
position.
Crete, stand and fight this area.
Equities!
Okay.
Units, move out.
Units!
Take on those guys. They're charging in. That's fine.
Unleash hell!
Yeah, hit those guys. Hit that light cav and send them going. The Equites did not have a good time. They got hit.
We're under attack. Head for the hills.
Attack!
Run on those guys. Okay, we made them go.
Units! Formation!
Hit those guys.
Units!
They're running. Alright, charge right into the back of these for us. Break them straight away. Look at that. Absolutely broken. Alright, this is a cavalry chase now. Okay, you're not going to get those guys, so come back here. Get these guys. Get these guys. Just break as many of these as we can. Are we going to get to these in time? We might. We might get to a couple of them. Hastati did hold firm, but the spears, they ran. They gave up so quickly. It was very odd. We're not going to get those, so we'll get these instead. Sweep across. Get these instead. 40. Get that number down.
The gods be praised. The enemy's hearts are
27, 22. Yeah, good. 50 in that unit still. You guys get those, please.
Unleash hell!
Don't let the mercenaries out either. Got that unit down to 3. Alright, that's at 50. Let's see what it goes down to. 35 already. 30 already. Wow. How many's that got left? 14. Okay, good. Good, they're out. They've charged away. There's only 1 unit.
Waiting for order.
Those spearmen still...
Units!
What are they doing over there?
Units! Formation! Charge!
What are they doing over there? Look at that. See, that's why you don't bring light cavalry to a heavy cavalry party. Whereas on this side, the light cavalry that we had got a little bit messed up. And again, so did their cav get messed up there. We lost maybe a few men over here. Not very many, to be fair. Did very well. Chase these guys down. They're still being shot at. The archers have done an incredible job there. And that is that. There we go. Okay, relieved. Only got 71 of us. They actually deployed more men than us. But they were really odd. It was really odd. They just fell away so quickly. And I've actually left.
Imperator!
Wait, what? Oh no, that's who was here. So that was my army
Orders?
that I had brought over. It was my army. They were from Apollonia. They were backing us up from Apollonia. It makes sense. Okay, now let's reinforce Apollonia. Train up anyone who we can train up over here. Get the militia barracks. Unless there's a militia barracks here. There is. Where is it? Is there? No, it's not. So the barracks, that just does town watch. So we don't really need to do that. We need to get the militia barracks in Apollonia. So we can provide troops here. And we can provide troops here. And we can kind of move them out any which way. Two kind of methods of building armies that are ready to fight. So Salona's got a
Imperator!
commander. But what we should do is give Oppius
Sir!
the command there.
General!
Bring Salona this way.
Imperator!
You're going to go in there.
General!
You're going to go in there. Okay. Then once we've got the stables and the practice range, everyone can retrain in Apollonia. And there's still plenty of turns over here. In fact, I mean, the peasantry probably won't be able to withstand
Imperator!
too much, but we'll give it 1 turn. And I reckon we will be... Oh, what a Gaul saying. What a Gaul saying. That's not going to happen. Yeah, look, see, I'll give you the ceasefire, but you want Salona. I took Salona. Are you going to come fight me for it? What are you going to do? At least Macedon are, you know, fighting me for it. Croton, no. Yeah. Oh, Gaul and Macedon are allies. What a surprise. What a surprise. Okay, good work. Tarentum is losing money because of the amount of troops we've got at the minute. Okay.
Ready to sail!
So, what we're going to do, we've taken Oppius to Salona. That's good.
Orders! Imperator!
Captain Gaius, you join up with
To the ships!
Amulius,
Aye aye, Captain! Disembark!
and you'll come over here.
Depleted, sir. Imperator! Order
You go back there.
sail!
Amulius, you're going to go take care of that.
Enemy!
This army is going to be retrained next episode. So thank you for watching, guys. That is all we're going to do today. Thurman is still under siege, but we are only one turn away from fixing that. And they don't even really have many troops for me to be worried about, because I reckon our heavy cav, if we lined up our heavy cav in a way that could bottleneck the light cav that it looks like they're bringing towards us, of Greek cavalry, light lancers, who again, they are light, I think we could just bottleneck that fight if they did that. But now that Macedon have kind of showed us what they're doing, showed us what's up,
Your command. I shall
you know,
speak with them at once.
I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But that'll be next time, guys. Thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. I shall catch you next time.